Alright, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a tutorial on this look. I really loved it. I did this a couple days ago and I was excited to show you guys. So make sure you give this a like if you enjoy what you're watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And let's get started. So I'm going to prime my face using the MAC Strobe Cream. I'm just going to be smooshing it all over my face, making sure it's fully moisturized. And of course I'm using my little trial size, my little sample size, just because I'm saving my travel one for when I go on vacation this upcoming week. And then I'm going to go with my Milk Makeup Lip Salve and just going to be moisturizing my lips. And then I'm going to be going in with the Revlon Color Stay 24-Hour Foundation. And I'm going to, and it's a mousse formula, which I found very interesting. I've actually liked the way it applies. It's perfect, the color matches me perfectly. Covers up that forehead tan perfectly. So I'm just going to go with my fake Artiste brush. And it was coming out really streaky and it wasn't giving me the full coverage that I was intending. So I just went in with my Real Techniques buffing brush instead. Yes, honey, cover that forehead tan. Yes, yes, yes. Then going with my beauty blender, I'm just going to be making sure there's no creasing or fine lines or any sort of creasage going on my face. Then I'm going with two concealers, my Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I have it in the shade Fair Claire and in Sand Sable, I believe. I'm going with Sand Sable first, just using that to really conceal a lot of my under eye circles and any discoloration that might be coming through. Then going in with Fair Claire to really highlight and brighten up my face. Then going with my beauty blender and blending those out. I blend out the Sand Sable first just to make sure it's just nice and blended, and then I go and I blend out Fair Claire next. Then I go in with my e.l.f. setting powder, pressed powder, and the sand and the I cannot speak. I'm going in with the shade Sand, and I'm just going over mainly where my face is not highlighted, and then where I did highlight my face, I'm going to be going with my Kat Von D Lock-It Loose Powder in the shade Translucent. And then I'm going to be going in with the Wet n Wild contouring palette, and just going to be using the darker contouring shade to just contour, I guess. But then I'm just going to go ahead and prime my eyelids using the Fair Claire shade in my Fit Me concealer and blending it with a beauty blender. And then I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, and I'm going to be just setting that using the shade Divinity. So I'm just going in with that shade Almond Truffle and putting that into my crease and blending it out. Sorry if you hear any noise in the background, that's my brother. He's being a total butthole. Then I'm going in with that shade Mocha and just putting that a little bit lower. And I'm using my Real Techniques crease brush and just really making that a little bit more defined. Then I'm going in with the shade Bordeaux, and I'm really going to just deepen those outer V sections of my lid. Then I'm going to go in with my favorite shade of all time, Satin Sheets. I wish they would make this in a single. I say this every single time. I wish they would make this in a single, and I'm just going to apply that over my lid. Then I'm going in with the Zulu palette. I don't know where I went with this, but hey, girls gotta do what girls gotta do. And I'm gonna use the Aquamarine shade. Seth, you literally suck. And just placing that basically on my outer portion of my lid. And then I'm just gonna swipe away all that excess powder from the Kat Von D loose powder, and I'm using the light shade in the Wet n Wild contouring palette. Just brushing all that loose powder away so it's nice and flawless. Then going with the Too Faced Beach Bunny Bronzer, and just bronzing up my face, just so that the forehead tan isn't that bad. Then going in with this Shimmer Green. Oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
Great job, Amanda.
Such a dodo. So going in with this Shimmer Green shade, I'm going to put that on my waterline, just so there's some sort of cohesiveness going on with the lid and the lower lash line. Then taking Satin Sheets and just putting that into my inner corner and blending it a little bit on my lower lash line. And then I'm just taking that shade Almond Truffle and just putting that all the way up to my outer V. Then I'm just going to do my eyebrows off camera, because that's what I do. Yes, yes. Then I'm going to be putting that shade Satin Sheets. I'm literally putting this everywhere. Like, I really don't care. Putting that all over my brow bone. And then I'm taking this mascara by MAC. And I'm just going to be putting that on my top lashes. And then I'm going to be curling it. And I'm going to be using the curl wand to apply to my lower lashes, which I find is actually a really good trick. And then I'm going to be using the Profusion blush palette, and I'm going to be going with that peachy orange shade first, putting that onto my cheekbones first. And then we're going with the actual peach pinky shade and putting that on my apples of my cheeks. And then going back in with Satin Sheets for the 5th time. I'm going to be using that as my highlighter as well. So I'm just applying that to my cheekbones. I'm trying out this new e.l.f. brush. I'm not sure if I'm all that much into it. It's definitely for softer highlighting. Then I'm going in with this Buxom Lip Liner Duo pencil. I'm using the shade Undercover. I'm going to be basically lining and filling in my lips. Absolutely love this shade. It's not quite a brown, but it's just my favorite nude. Then I'm going to be spritzing myself with Urban Decay's Cooling and Chilling Spray. And there you have it. There's the final look. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And make sure you leave any comments, questions, suggestions down below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I guess I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye!
I'm so happy watching I'm mesmerized by the eyes. I'm so happy watching I'm mesmerized by the eyes.